We all buy brand new knives and expect them to come out of the box like razors, but what does that really mean? I've got 4 brand new knives sitting in front of me from 4 different manufacturers. Let's get them out of the box, test to see how sharp they are. Then I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get them even sharper with just a strop. Before we get started, let's go over how we are gonna test these knives for sharp. Pretty simple, straightforward. If you've watched our content before, we're gonna use our Edge-On-Up tester. We like to call it the BESS tester. Basically, you're gonna cut a piece of filament with the knife and it'll test the amount of pressure it takes to cut that filament. The lower the score, the sharper the knife. Then we'll strop them, score them again, and see if we can't get these knives even better. Let's go over the knives that we're gonna be testing. First up, we've got the Civivi Elementum. This is a button lock variant. Great little knife, really popular. Should do really well. We've also got the MagnaCut knife maker's Mura. I think I'm saying that right. It's a beautiful little integral button lock as well. Should do well. We've got the USA made Hogue Ballista. Good knife, USA made. Hogue's well known to put out a really sharp knife. Then we've also got to have our Sharp RMX in there as well. See how it stacks up against the competition. First of 3 cuts on the BESS tester with the button lock Elementum. All the knives did great. They're all very sharp knives. We proved that on the BESS tester. Let's see if we can get them sharper. All right, guys, so to improve the edges on these brand new knives, I'm just gonna use nothing more than a strop, a paddle strop. So we sell them on our website. You can use whichever one you want. Just make sure you get one with a premium leather, and then you're gonna want something with an emulsion or a paste, which is the abrasion that you're gonna rub onto that. I'll have a video linked up here that goes over how to set up ours. Ours comes with a 1.5 micron and a 7 micron emulsion. You can put it on either side. This one's already been set up and been used a bit. That's what I'm gonna use to improve the edges on these knives. When it comes to stropping, what we're looking to do is just align that edge a little bit more, similar to honing. A few tips and tricks I like to keep in mind as I'm stropping. We're gonna be doing a reverse stroke. So usually when I'm starting off with a new knife or one that I haven't done a lot of stropping on, is I'll do super, super light just to get the pattern down. So I like to go, if I sharpen from heel up into the tip, I go from tip back to heel. You can go this way if you want, where you go across and in on the tip, but if you go this reverse stroke, you tend to want to dig your tip into your leather and that'll cut it. So I like to go from tip to heel, almost in reverse of how I sharpen. Now, as far as angle goes, you're gonna want to lift that up until it's riding right along the bevel. And I almost want to caution you not to go too high, because you can actually still round your edge off with this soft leather, believe it or not. So light pressure and just ride that bevel. If you're gonna err to one side, err to being flat, because we don't want to round that tip off. So reverse stroke, get that pattern down in both directions. You can lay the strop on a flat surface like this if that's more comfortable for you, or you can hold it. The important thing is that you just ride along that bevel. And again, we're not pushing hard. All we're doing is lightly running that edge against the leather to align the edge, and you'll be surprised at the results that we're gonna end up with this. Don't need to do this a lot. Now that I'm on that bevel, I'll probably only make about 10 strokes, and we should be able to see some improvement. So I'm on the 7 micron on this side. I'm gonna flip it over and finish that up on the 1.5. You can already see that shine starting to come onto that factory edge just from a few passes, and we should see some improvement to those scores. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these and then we'll score them. All right, guys, so I've gone through and hit each of these knives about 10 passes on each side on the strop. Let's see if we got any improvement out of them. Hey guys, just wanted to jump in real quick and say a lot of you aren't subscribed. So if you're finding this content helpful, useful, you're learning something about sharpening, do us a favor, like, subscribe. It helps us out, gets us in the algorithm so more people can learn about how to keep their knives sharp just like you. All right, back to it. All right, we put these through the test, and as you can see across the board, we saw improvement. We did see some major improvement with some knives and not so much with others. Let's talk about that. So starting with the button lock Civivi Elementum here. This one, I think the steel makes a big difference. So it's Nitro V on the steel, which is a little bit softer. It's still a good steel, but it responds well to a stropping, as you can see. So hitting it on the strop, that softer steel responded, and we saw a big improvement. Moving on to the MKM here. Not a big improvement on this one. We're using MagnaCut on this one. I don't want to make that a big excuse. You can improve MagnaCut with the strop. This one could have been me not hitting it perfectly on the bevel. It also is just a harder steel. So I think a little bit more time, a little bit more practice, we can see better numbers out of the MKM. Moving on to the Hogue, this one saw a big improvement. So this was the dullest knife out of the box. Not dull, don't hear me saying it's dull. Like we said, it was a very sharp knife, but we saw a big improvement. This is 154 cm on the steel. It responded well to a honing or to a stropping, and I just think it had some room to improve, and that's what we saw with the results. Getting on to our RMX here, this knife didn't see a huge improvement. Did improve, but not a lot. I think part of that, I have a little bit more knowledge as to how this one's made. We strop from the factory, so it should come out of the factory sharp. It was the sharpest in the bunch, but we did see some improvement. So what's the big takeaway here? All these knives were sharp out of the box, and we improved the scores a little bit. I'm not telling you you're gonna see a big difference between a brand new knife and a strop knife. The point here is more just that a strop can improve an already awesome edge, and it's a great maintenance thing to do to your knives. If you can strop your knife daily, you will reduce the amount of times you need to sharpen it exponentially. So the impact of a strop is huge, and it's nice to just be able to carry a sharper knife than everybody else. So hopefully you learned something. If I left anything out, drop it down in the comments. Questions you've got about stropping. Do you want to learn more about stropping? Do you want to learn more about honing? Let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.